What's up, everybody? Wyzatv here again with the 2016 WWE Superstar of the Year. Again, this is going to be for the main roster only. I got Osiris with me. Osiris, what the hell is a superstar in WWE?
Well, in my eyes, I think there's someone that not only shown like progressiveness and just pretty much outdid anyone else in the ring, but also did it as well as they did inside the ring.
All right, so someone that did well inside and outside of the ring. All right. Now, that's so that people can understand your list and so people can understand my list. Sort of the same thing, just an overall embodiment of what makes for a WWE character, superstar, shining inside of the ring and outside of the ring, being able to put eyeballs on the product and, you know, also who makes the product look good. And with that, I'm actually going to give you guys my exemption, which is John Cena, because fuck him. So this time we are going to start out with you, Osiris. But before we do, we're going to shoot for another like goal of 500. Keep it nice and low so everybody knows that we can hit a 500 goal.
500,000.
Not doing this again. So a 500 like goal, and it's going to get the next WWE 2K. Yeah, actually, 2K16, 2016 year-end awards. Let's get started. Wait, what?
You meant 17, but you know what? We got you.
Well, we haven't gotten to 17 yet.
2K17.
2K16, meaning the year 2K16.
Hey, people probably thinking it's the video game. Let me correct you, damn it. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with your list. Who you got at number 10?
All right, number 10 in my eyes is someone that's just, it's just been... How should I put this?
I also should have included that it's an enjoyable character for me, but go ahead, continue on.
Well, yeah, also enjoyable as well. That goes without saying, really, but
you gotta preface your shit sometimes with opinions.
True. But number 10 for me, without a shadow of a doubt, is your man Rusev. Rusev over here.
Why are you burying my guy?
He's not buried. He's on the list. Come on now. It's not like he's Dean Ambrose. Look. You gotta understand, Rusev has not been the same Rusev inside the ring or even outside the ring for like a real long time. It's the boots, man. Blame the injury. It's his boots. But then again, even his character hasn't been the same. It's been a little different here and there, a lot really. And of course, being that we have the whole thing now with Enzo Amore and it's going back to, it seems like Lana's going back to with the whole crush gimmick and Rusev beating up on small people. But for the majority of the year, Rusev's just been, well, how should I put this? It seems like Rusev was just so focused on the whole Total Divas thing more than just
leave my wife alone.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. The whole not even John Cena. The whole
Roman Reigns, but yeah.
The whole Roman Reigns thing. I think that actually killed it for him, and that's part of the reason why he's number 10. Because here's one main thing. Here's one main thing, right? Just the main thing before I let you say your 10.
Yes, please. Long-winded Jones, go.
Rusev's whole thing against Roman Reigns was that his wife was being disrespected, yet he lost the title and lost every important match that he had against Roman. So, like, and we're doing the same thing. And it's like, okay, like, we just keep on forgetting about that. And now Rusev's just getting his wife all disrespected with people's meat being shown in her face and all that stuff. But
all right, let's go. So my number 10... I cut him off. My number 10, and I'm going to keep it simple. It's Nikki Bella. Yeah, surprise for me. I have Nikki Bella here at number 10, mainly because not necessarily what she's done in the ring, but more so the impact that she's had outside of the ring. I'm also not against her ring work. I mean,
Come on, Nikki.
She's not great. She's not great by any stretch of the imagination, but she's a lot better than she used to be. And there's tons of little girls that look up to Nikki. So yeah, more so impact than character. I have Nikki Bella at 10.
Plus, she be doing that shirt rip. It's out of control. She needs to stop doing that. Eddie. So I'm guessing we at number 9 now, which number 9 for me happens to be Sasha Banks.
we're gonna double down on Sasha Banks. Go.
Yeah. Sasha Banks, same Sasha Banks last year. Like, of
course,
with with her turning face, that's cool and all. And I'm gonna let you finish, but she still describes herself as the boss. But what does that really mean if it doesn't work as her being a face? Even inside the ring, outside the ring, it doesn't show that, you know, she's even progressed. It's more like, you know what? It's more like ever since she's been put up from NXT, she's just been watered down, and it just doesn't really outshine anything. That's why she's number 9 for me.
I got Sasha at my number 9, mainly because she's part of what is going to make the women's division much better than what it is, or what it was. They're now more focused on the wrestling, and she's been a huge part of showcasing what women are capable of. That's pretty much it for Sasha. I mean, they've really regressed on what she's, you know, on her ability, what she's able to do. Once again, like you said, stemming from what we've seen her do in NXT. It's pretty much watered down from there, but she still has a huge impact on where they're going with the women's division.
Now, before I even continue on, let me just say this, right? Fuck Sasha Banks. Continuing on from that, number 8 for me happens to be Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
To be honest, when it comes off the top of my head, and it's actually part of the reason why I even have him as number 8, I can't even remember what he was doing the majority of the beginning of the year. I know it has something to do with the IC title, but damn if I can't remember it. and not only that,
why is he on the list?
Because not only that, I think with him being the Universal Champ, it does help out, and with him being with Chris Jericho, it does mess that up. Because Kevin Owens is supposed to be he's your main champion. He's supposed to be seen as such. Right
but
now,
why is he on there? You're telling me why he sucks, but
because
why is he
he's
on
great
there?
in the position that he's in, but at the same time, he doesn't really seem like your main champ. He seems like a mid-card champ.
He doesn't seem like a champ at all to me.
Yeah, and there you go with that.
My number 8 is Rusev. Yeah, Machka, and Rusev's low on both of my lists. He should have been number 1 on both.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're a supposed mark for this guy. Why is he so low on your list?
Well, Rusev is low on my list because they still haven't gotten Rusev to his full potential. If you look at what Rusev can do from what he's done with both of his title runs until running into both brick walls of a Wapadoo and a Samoan Wapadoo. Before he run into those walls, he's a dominant champion that just looks the part, performs the part,
and beats up on black people.
Now, and beats up on black people and unfortunate mid-card white people. But besides that, the other thing that I like that they're doing with Rusev is that they're kind of fleshing out his character into more than just, the Bulgarian brute. They're more so humanizing him, and they're humanizing him in a way that Rusev finally. People didn't like Rusev when I liked him, but now that Rusev is kind of transitioning into a different character where Rusev is fucking hilarious, and it's not purposely, but kind of purposely how funny this guy is on screen, people have finally started to buy into him and finally started looking at, oh, this guy actually can work. And he's also the best Twitter follower out of this whole entire company. This guy is the fucking best on Twitter.
True.
7.
As for number 7, for me, might surprise you a little bit. Shouldn't really surprise some people because, to be honest, when we're talking about, enjoyable in the ring and even outside the ring, I'm not gonna lie. As much as I hated this guy, James Ellsworth.
Oh, what?
Here's the reason why, right? When it comes to superstar, this guy obviously just came legit out of nowhere with as much shine as he has in since coming through. Let me break it down. I know his name never really crossed your mind, but let me break it down and try to not be long-winded. This guy has been enjoyable. You can't deny that. And of course, he's done his part. I think of it as the way as the Brooklyn Brawler or many of the other people who always have jobbed, but more enjoyable to the fact where, yeah, this guy can sell merch. His chinless self sells merch, and everybody can actually enjoy him when he is, supposed to be funny. Not like now when we're supposed to take him serious, and come on, look at him. You can't take him serious. But he's number 7 for that reason. He's been funny inside the ring and outside the ring, and yes, he's died to AJ Styles, but that's how.
All right, you enjoy his character.
Yes, and that's at the end of the day,
that's works. What it's about, right?
It works.
My number 7 is the Roman in the Reign.
God damn.
Roman Reigns is my number 7. I believe as though he's progressed a lot this year, even though there's still some in-ring work that he could work on, such as the art of selling and psychology, but that's neither here nor there. I think he's progressed in the ring, and I also think that he's doing good. Again, it's another thing with influence and impact on the business. He has that kiddie crowd that John Cena no longer has. It's now Roman in the Reigns. He has that mother crowd that John Cena no longer has. That too now belongs to the Roman in the Reigns. So there's an impact there with Roman. They build him as a star. They book him as a star. He's number 7 on my list.
I feel you. I feel you and everything, but that number 7. But then I got to hit you with this number 6, which is Chris Jericho.
My number 6 about to be fire.
I got this Chris Jericho, though. Chris Jericho's number 6 over Kevin Owens. The man throughout this whole year, of course, has not been the same Chris Jericho as we known before. Wrestling-wise, but he has definitely done his job the right way. This man can make you laugh, make you pissed off, and just make you smile and enjoy everything that he's done in the ring. Now, mind you, the reason that he's number 6 is because his influence on Kevin Owens messes up Kevin Owens, but regardless of... Yeah, pretty much. But regardless of that, he's still enjoyable inside the ring and outside the ring in every shape or form. Even with AJ Styles earlier this year, it worked, and that's why he's number 6.
My number 6. You ready for this one? Because you hit me with Ellsworth, right?
Oh yeah. Okay, so these bars about to be spit. I gotta hear this.
My number 6.
Right. Wait. No, he better not. I swear to God.
Nah, you have no idea. Trust me.
Good. Because I swear to God,
it's not Wolf Ziggler. My number 6.
He better not be even on this list. But yeah,
my number 6 is an absolute star.
Right.
He is the top of the star. He is the mountain of stars. He is the wall. He is the guy that nobody gets past.
Nobody gets past, huh?
Unless your name is Bill Goldberg. I have on my list number 6, Brock.
The fuck?
Lesnar.
This man has one match this year. What? This man has had he was in the Royal Rumble when he was at WrestleMania. Explain.
Well, it's because of what he did at UFC. Yeah, because of what he did at UFC. Brock Lesnar. He went out there and got on Mark Hunt's back and humped.
Wait a minute.
He just kept humping this dude.
Wait a minute.
Humping. And you know what it did? It brought a fraction of a percentage of legitimacy into WWE. It put eyes, at least for SummerSlam. Was that SummerSlam? At least for SummerSlam, it put eyes on WWE. That right there, once again, if we've been following my theme, the influence that he's had on the business. People couldn't stop talking about Brock Lesnar for that entire month, especially after he got on Mark Hunt's back and just humped him over and over and over.
We still do the humping part.
He just kept humping this dude. It was nothing he could do. This dude went in there and raped the man, and we saw it, and there was nothing he could do about it. I got Brock Lesnar as my number 6 because he is a star. He was built as a star. He was booked as a star. He dominated as a star. And then he laid down for Bill Goldberg.
And used his sweat as lubrication on Mark.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely. Brock Lesnar is my number 6. You ain't see it coming. That's the only surprise I got.
I'm not even going to argue with that. I'm just going to let that be because number 5. Number 5, for the same reason you had him on the list a little low, Roman Reigns.
Ooh. Well, it's only one lower, but go ahead.
Yeah, but at the same time, well, I'm just going to say for the same reason. Just I got nothing to say about this guy. You already said the reasons. Just go back to about a minute ago, maybe 2 minutes, when Wyzatv started talking about Roman, that's the reason. I'm not even gonna say anything else about this guy.
So my number 5, which I thought you had a little low, Chris Jericho. Yeah. Chris Jericho as a character. Now here's where I go a little bit away from influence on the product. I mean, I guess you could say what he does in podcasting has some sort of influence on what he could do for the business. But for me, it's more so character and how he's portrayed. Chris Jericho does some jobs, right? But he wins a whole lot more than we think he does.
Yep.
Beyond that, what he's done to keep himself fresh and what he's done to remain a star in fans' eyes has been nothing short of remarkable. He always reinvents himself every time he comes back. Like he semi-retires and comes back, or takes a vacation and comes back. He always comes back with a whole different character. And now the work that he's doing with whatever the hell character this is, and I'm not talking about just the thing with Kevin Owens, but just how he carries himself. I love that with Chris Jericho. He's a lot of fun to watch, and to me, he's a number 5 superstar of the year for me.
Fucking up on numbers now. All right, so I feel you and everything, but now we got number 4. And number 4 for me it's quite simple, really. Number 4 is, without a shadow of a doubt, The Miz.
Oh, wow.
The Miz works well in the ring, well outside the ring. Do I need to say anything about how good he is outside the ring?
Gotta hear you. 3, 2, 1.
I don't think I need to. All right, just look up everything that he has done this year, and the biggest pop that he gotten since the summertime. Like, this guy works well outside the ring. That goes without saying. Good inside the ring, you never really notice it until I started noticing it like now. But he's always worked good. He's always worked good outside the ring. So The Miz, he's number 4. He's done well, and he continues to do well as superstar of the year. Understand, superstar, not wrestler. Superstar, all right? It's a culmination of both, all right? It's both.
My number 4 is the New Day.
Ooh.
And I'm pretty sure that New Day's on your list for superstar of the year.
They're actually number 3 for me.
For you. I'm just gonna guess at you.
Yeah, so you can say your 4th and 3rd.
No, this guy right here.
Yeah, because you say you got New Day. New Day's number 3 for me.
All right. So my number 4 is New Day, and the answer, the obvious answer is obvious. What they've done to transcend the tag team division has been remarkable. What they've done for sales in the WWE has been remarkable. What they sell dildos on their foreheads.
They sell dicks on foreheads. Strap this dick around your forehead.
Cereal.
They light up.
T-shirt.
Did you know that those dicks light up?
They oh god, they got glow in the dark ones.
They got no, they don't. They just glow. There's a switch on them.
Then you got the up, down, down. New Day has done a ton of business for the WWE.
They sell Ghetto My Little Pony shirts.
Everything.
They got chocolate bars.
When these guys go out, you know them as your W.
They got socks.
You know New Day when you see a New Day.
They got underwear.
These guys, I personally I don't care for their act anymore.
I'm waiting for their deodorant.
I can't take away what they've done to become superstars, and I'm actually pretty proud that some black people made it high up on my list.
They're gonna end up having the toothpaste very soon.
Probably. So, number 3. We got the same number 3?
Hey,
I chose Miz out of your number 3, so I don't know.
Wait, I already said my number 3. My number 3 was New Day, and you already broke it down. Go ahead with your number 3.
My number 3. Damn, so you're number 2. Okay. My number 3, and this is probably your number 2, is Charlotte.
How dare you? How dare you know my list? How dare you? How dare you know my list?
Go first on Charlotte.
Like, first of all, Ric Flair. All right, just Ric Flair alone. Ric Flair woo. Ric Flair helped out with Charlotte earlier this year. Even without Ric Flair, she worked like great inside the ring and outside the. Everything that Charlotte has done, everything and I mean everything that Charlotte has done within her power, okay, key words here, has worked inside the ring, outside the ring. Every story that she has outside the ring, she brings it inside the ring, so much so that even her father gets involved. It's great, has been great. Obviously, it's not going to be like that for 2017, but damn it, that's my say on that. As for Wise's say on that,
to piggyback off of what you said here, there's one thing that makes Charlotte a huge star in my eyes, and it's debatable. She could be at number 2, but it's what she, just like Sasha, what she is doing for the women's division going forward. Charlotte is here to set the standard. She's setting the standard for everybody to start shooting for.
Well, she's the top dog, B.
And I believe that she's doing a damn good job at representing what the women's division should be modeled after. Someone strong, dominant, and does what it takes to win. And that's how we should look at women.
Ain't no happy shit, B.
Everybody else in the women's division wrestles as, you know, a chick wrestler, female wrestler, a women's wrestler. Whereas Charlotte carries herself. When we look at Charlotte, or at least when I look at Charlotte, there's debate that she is the best heel in the company. The best, period, over men and everything. But when we think of other women in the division, we don't think of them in comparison to the men. We think of them in comparison to the women, whereas Charlotte, we think of her and how she stands up to the entire company. And that goes to tell you something. She should really be extremely high on a list, as she is. Hell, I could put her at number 2, and I probably should. But Charlotte is a flat-out beast. This has been her year. Hell, I should have put her at 2. Go ahead with your number. Well, that was your number 2, so now I got to go with my.
She injured Nikki Bella, B. That's her number 2.
Now,
she injured Nikki Bella. Fucking Nikki Bella.
Took out Nikki Bella. That helped.
She took out Nikki Bella. All right.
So now I got to give you my number 2, since that was your number 2. My number 2 is, and I flip flop like a mug, but my number 2 is The Miz. What he's done this year has just been, it's been eye-opening. It's been very, very eye-opening. And I was thinking back to when Zack Ryder won the Intercontinental title.
Wait,
and dropped it the very next day. Oh,
wait. You remember that?
Well, I was listening to shows, but what it really made me remember is
right.
The Zack Ryder thing was pretty much set up, or was a catalyst to bring in Mae Reese. The Mae Reese, that is when she came back.
It was right after WrestleMania.
Yeah, you forgot about it, wasn't you? She came back to Raw after when Miz won the title.
But where's Zack Ryder's dad?
She jumped out of the crowd. She raked dude's eyes. Miz won the title.
But where's Zack Ryder's dad? I mean, he was
that guy.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
And she, like, that right there is when everything turned around for Miz. Was the re-debut of the Mae Reese. And from there on, they became the best duo in the WWE. And then we had the draft, which put the Miz on another platform and put him on another tier when he cut that promo on Daniel Bryan. And then he came in week after week, just continuously cutting them. And then not only that, but he's winning matches and started having better matches. Miz has become great in WWE, and also what he's able to do outside of WWE, which also brings more eyeballs. This guy, he's a red carpet guy. You can't take that away from him. That's another part of being a superstar, being that red carpet guy, being in those movies, just being an overall star, which I hear that John Cena's not being too good at. Miz is my number 2, and then we have the number.
Wait. I just want to ask.
Oh, you want to do your honorable mention?
Yeah, damn right. But I want to ask this question. Gaza, did you really think about, let's say, 5 years ago, that you would even be thinking about The Miz in this life?
Miz would be fired by now.
Exactly. It is crazy how The Miz has got. I think also Ric Flair. I think Ric Flair's influence also helped out The Miz.
We seen that promo. We see, like, there was passion in that promo on SmackDown.
That man went off like he had some. Like he was. It was legit.
You look in that man's eyes and you see it like, oh, he is serious, and that's when you take notice.
Especially since there was certain wording that he said during that whole thing on Talking Smack. He said that he does it for the fans. Heels don't say that. Heels don't say that they do it for the fans.
And the biggest part is like, you know, all you fuckers are out here doing all this nut ass shit, getting hurt, while the company depends on somebody like me that's gonna be here day in, day out, and then going out there and representing the company in these red carpet things, all these other things outside of the business that you sit here and you poon on me about because I'm doing. That's the opportunity I get because of what I'm able to contribute to the company. This guy, you can't argue with what he says. Can't argue with it. He brings passion. Miz has become the real deal, and he's done it in about 6 months. I don't know how, but this fucker has done it in 6 months. Amazing work. And it's really debatable. I could put Charlotte up there too. But honorable mention, go.
So my honorable mention.
Mine is real short. My honorable mention is Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Because
what has he really done this year?
I don't have him on my list. Bam, Seth Rollins, done. Go.
My honorable mention is David Otunga's baby oil because
oh my god, it didn't even appear this year.
Throw up that. Please have a picture of that damn. Like what's that damn brand name? Gerber's. Throw up that Gerber's baby oil. No, I'm kidding. That's not actually it. I mean, I have it written down, but there was actually one that I replaced it with. And the real
is it
honorable
Hobo
mention.
Loins?
The fuck? No. No. The real honorable mention, the real one, goes to the Eva Marie.
Oh,
yes.
I don't want to fight that.
The Eva Marie is something you can't deny. I mean, think about it. Think about it this year.
She's a star.
We saw her at WrestleMania.
Oh, she's a star.
She is a star. The reaction that the crowd gives, it's not one that people agree with, but guess what? Any reaction is good reaction.
Eva Marie's a star.
Eva Marie's a star whether you like it or not, and at the end of the day, there's also one thing that you can't deny her of. Inside the ring, yes, whatever, but outside the ring, she's fucking fire. And she's hot. Did I forget to mention that she's hot?
There you go.
She's fucking hot. She's the third Bella, and she's hot. All right, now we get to number one.
I'll give you my 3, 2, 1. AJ Styles.
I think it goes without saying.
The AJ Styles. Clearly,
do we have to do this again? I'm looking at the comments.
This is my number one.
I
thought about it.
Yeah. I actually had Charlotte as my number one.
I can't put them over AJ Styles. What AJ Styles has done for the wrestling business, period, this year
alone.
He went from performing in Wrestle Kingdom 10,
which most of you fucking WWE marks don't even know about.
Wrestle Kingdom 10 with Nakamura, put on a very high star match. I'm not going to say a 5-star match, but up there, very so up there.
I would say it's 4.5, but if it had,
then he comes,
whatever. Continue.
Then he comes in, debuts at the Rumble. He's in the Rumble for about a good 24 minutes. Huge pop for this guy. He gets into that feud with Jericho that we wish was forgettable. And then after that, he just put out banger after banger after banger after banger after banger after like this dude just kept dropping hit albums, B. He kept dropping hit albums. What he has done for, personally, I think that in a sense, he's almost saving WWE.
That's kind of pushing it, but I can.
He's almost saving him because he is one of the things that you have to watch. When AJ Styles is on TV, you have to watch him.
Fact.
That's it. That's all I got for you. Go.
At the same time, they can still end up making him into a joke. But I do agree with you. And just to be honest, no, I remember that damn rivalry between him and Chris Jericho, and that match that he had with Chris Jericho at WrestleMania. He put that man over. All right, he put that damn man over.
Jericho had no business winning that match.
Wasn't the best match that he has possibly had this year, but he's definitely made Chris Jericho look good. Regardless of that, yes, completely 100% agree with everything that Wyzatv says. That I don't even have an argument. I don't even have anything to retort for that. Like, there's nothing else to continue on from that.
Because it's AJ Styles, man. It's amazing. It's amazing where, like, if we thought that The Miz made a turnaround, look at AJ Styles, a guy that we thought once he got to WWE, like, oh yeah, they're just gonna make a joke out of this guy. No, they have put the company on his back. At least SmackDown. Hell, I would say no. I would say the company, because they entrusted Roman Reigns as the beginning of Roman Reigns' run as champion. They entrusted that with AJ Styles. They had AJ Styles try to get this guy over. And ever since the match with the AJ Styles, we looked at Roman Reigns' ring work a lot different than we normally would. I mean, not me. I always thought that he was fine. But most people started looking at Roman Reigns' ring work differently. AJ Styles has helped this company a ton this year, and that's why he's a champion. They couldn't deny him of it. We thought that WWE was going to book this guy like a joke. They took notice to what he could do, and they realized, nah, this is a guy that's a star.
They put respect,
and it's
on
about
TNA
time we get a chance
name.
to see it.
They put respect on TNA Wapadu's name.
They did. Well, there could be even more respect because New Japan booked them better, but true, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, he is a top guy in WWE, and we can't take it away from him.
That's it. That's pretty much it. That's the 10 for WWE Superstar of the Year. Not Wrestler. If you want to see Wrestler of the Year,
we got a video for that in the description, probably in the end video, probably on a tag thingy that's in the all of that stuff. If I remember to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. Now, in case anyone
I'll make
who's
a playlist too.
He's definitely gonna have this on a playlist. In case anyone who's actually watching this happens to be new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can subscribe to Wiser now. And Wiser will not be putting a link or at of Twitter or of mine on his description, because I saw what he did and I will pull up. But
real quick shout out. I want to give a shout out to @Hill Stadium on Instagram for the artwork in this video. He's going to be doing the designs for all of the wrestlers. Make sure you check him out over there. He does designs and edits on his Instagram. Has a pretty, I didn't even know that there was a community of this stuff on Instagram, but apparently there is.
There is.
And he's in there. Check him out. I'm finished. How about you, the Osiris?
Hey, man, I'm just saying that now we actually got this done. Now that Superstar of the Year and Wrestler of the Year is done, notice that there's a difference, guys. There's a difference. Now we have to end up talking about NXT. Eventually. Not now. Eventually.
Yeah, I can check for that one in the next video, as soon as I figure out how to title it.